The freedom formula: why seeking approval is holding you back. We've all been there, anxiously waiting for a friend's nod of approval or seeking validation from a colleague, family member, or even social media. It's a natural instinct to want to feel accepted and liked. But what happens when seeking approval from others begins to control your life? The constant need for validation can hinder personal growth, limit your potential, and prevent you from living freely. In this video, we'll dive into the dangers of approval seeking, explore why it's holding you back, and provide actionable steps to break free from the habit so you can take charge of your life and unlock your true potential. The need for approval, where it all begins. From a young age, most of us are taught to seek approval. Whether it's getting a gold star from a teacher or a pat on the back from a parent, we learn to associate approval with acceptance and love. Over time, this need for validation becomes ingrained in us, and we start looking outward for confirmation of our worth. While it's normal to want to feel included, this constant reliance on others' opinions creates a dependency that limits our ability to act independently and confidently. The problem lies in the fact that approval seeking is an external motivator. When you're driven by the need to be liked or accepted, you begin to base your self-worth on how others perceive you. This creates a trap where you're constantly adjusting your actions, opinions, and even personality to fit into someone else's expectations. As a result, you lose sight of your true self, and your life becomes a reflection of what others want, not what you desire. How approval seeking limits your potential. When you're always seeking approval, you stop taking risks and playing big. Why? Because fear of rejection or disapproval can cause you to hold back from pursuing your goals, sharing your opinions, or making bold decisions. You start to second-guess yourself, asking questions like, "What will people think?" Or "Will they like me if I do this?" This hesitation not only stifles your creativity and confidence but also limits the possibilities of success and growth. Imagine all the things you could accomplish if you weren't so worried about what others thought of you. Maybe you'd start that business, speak up in meetings, or follow a passion you've kept hidden. But when you rely on approval to move forward, you become stuck in a cycle of fear and hesitation, ultimately holding yourself back from reaching your full potential. The harmful effects on mental health. Beyond limiting your potential, constantly seeking approval has damaging effects on your mental and emotional well-being. Relying on external validation creates a never-ending cycle of anxiety and stress, as you become dependent on the opinions of others to feel good about yourself. This pressure can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt, especially when approval isn't forthcoming. Moreover, this mindset causes you to internalize failure or criticism in a way that chips away at your self-esteem. Instead of seeing constructive feedback as an opportunity for growth, you may perceive it as a personal failure, leading to a fear of trying again. In extreme cases, chronic approval seeking can contribute to perfectionism, burnout, or even depression, as you become overwhelmed by the constant need to meet unrealistic expectations. Why seeking approval is a losing game. The truth is, no matter how hard you try, you will never be able to please everyone. People's opinions are shaped by their own biases, experiences, and insecurities, which means their approval or disapproval is more a reflection of them than of you. Chasing after this kind of validation is like running on a hamster wheel. You're putting in a lot of effort but getting nowhere. One of the most liberating realizations you can have is that not everyone's opinion matters. By trying to please everyone, you dilute your authenticity and give away your power. Instead of living for yourself and pursuing what truly makes you happy, you become a puppet for other people's expectations. The key to breaking free lies in understanding that your worth is not determined by how others see you but by how you see yourself. How to break free from the approval trap. So, how do you stop seeking approval and start living on your own terms? The answer lies in shifting your mindset and adopting habits that build confidence and self-reliance. Here are some actionable steps you can take to break free from the approval trap. Develop self-awareness. Begin by recognizing when you're seeking approval. Pay attention to your thoughts, actions, and decisions. Are you doing something because you genuinely want to, or because you're hoping for validation? The more you become aware of these patterns, the easier it will be to break them. Embrace your authenticity. Start by identifying your core values and passions. What do you believe in? What makes you feel alive? When you stay true to yourself and follow your own path, you'll naturally care less about what others think. Authenticity breeds confidence, and confidence attracts respect. Build inner validation. One of the most powerful tools you have is self-validation. Instead of waiting for others to approve of your actions, give yourself permission to feel proud, accomplished, and worthy. Celebrate your successes, even the small ones, and practice self-compassion when things don't go as planned. Set boundaries. It's important to establish boundaries with people who might be contributing to your need for approval. Let go of toxic relationships or environments where you feel judged or controlled. Surround yourself with people who respect and support your individuality. Take risks without fear. The next time you're faced with a decision, ask yourself, what would I do if I wasn't afraid of being judged? Then go do that. Taking bold steps without worrying about approval is key to building resilience and confidence in your own judgment. The freedom that comes from letting go. When you stop seeking approval, an incredible thing happens. You experience freedom. You no longer have to tailor your life to fit someone else's mold. You can make decisions based on your own values, follow your passions without hesitation, and live authentically. This freedom allows you to take risks, fail, learn, and grow in ways you never thought possible. Imagine how much lighter and happier you'd feel if you stopped caring about what others think of you. You'd start living for yourself, and your goals and dreams would take center stage. You'd become more resilient, less anxious, and more fulfilled because your happiness and success would no longer depend on external validation. Own your power. Breaking free from the need for approval is one of the most empowering decisions you can make. When you stop looking for external validation, you reclaim your time, energy, and freedom. You begin to trust yourself, make bolder moves, and live in alignment with your true desires. The freedom formula lies in letting go of others' expectations and embracing the power that comes from self-approval. It's time to stop living for others and start living for yourself. So, what's holding you back? Take control of your life, silence the need for approval, and watch as you crush your goals and unlock your full potential. The freedom you seek is already within you, you just have to own it.